Tonight, the president's push to deploy National Guard troops facing two very different reactions in federal court. Welcome to KOIN 6 News at 6. I'm Elizabeth Din.
And I'm Ken Body in for Jeff Gianola. In Portland, judges are still weighing the appeal after a lower court blocked that deployment. Our Joelle Jones has been following this from the start. She's live with where things stand tonight. Joelle?
Well, Ken, as of this hour, still no ruling from the Ninth Circuit Court, though we did receive an updated document on that former administrative stay, which really just maintains the status quo, meaning that National Guard troops will remain federalized but unable to deploy. Now, Thursday's hearing is just the latest round in a growing legal battle between the White House and local officials over the limits of presidential power. And that fight's not just playing out here, it's echoing in courts across the country.
A tale of two cities and two courts, each testing the president's authority to send National Guard troops into American cities.
Show me what community looks like!
In Chicago, a federal judge halted the administration's deployment, calling the president's actions political and the government's narrative unreliable. But in Portland, a three-judge panel signaled they may side with the president. The two Trump appointees questioning a federal judge's order to block the deployment Thursday.
It may well be that the forces are used in an improper way. But we don't have any evidence of that right now.
Pointing to claims that the ICE facility was forced to shut down from mid-June to early July.
Here, a facility was actually closed for almost a month, and the record includes more than one, at least two attempts to burn the building down.
The administration argues troops are needed to restore order as protests have disrupted operations at the ICE facility. But Oregon officials say most demonstrations have been peaceful, arguing the few clashes have been handled by local law enforcement and widely exaggerated by the president. Professor of Law Tung Yin anticipates the appeal will favor the administration.
If the troops are only deployed to protect the ICE building, my sense from the argument is that the panel would be probably okay with that.
But if judges uphold the block on Trump's order, the president threatened he may turn to other options.
So far it hasn't been necessary, but we have an Insurrection Act for a reason. If I had to enact it, I'd do that.
Still, legal experts say while the White House might justify troop deployment due to the impacts on federal operations, in Portland, the insurrection argument doesn't hold water, especially against the backdrop of January 6.
If that's not an insurrection, then it's hard to see how, protesters outside the ICE building would be an insurrection.
Now, the Insurrection Act hasn't been invoked by a U.S. president in more than 30 years. As for the judge's ruling, we will continue to wait for that. And of course, we'll bring you the very latest as we receive it. Reporting live in downtown Portland, I'm Joelle Jones, KOIN 6 News.